My name is Clifton Drummonds, and I'm about to do a climate survey for my EFD-615 class on my EDS. I sent out a survey to some of my teachers to fill out, and we're gonna go from talking about the climate of the school, and we got the demographics. The demographics of the school, we have about 428 students. We have about 26 teachers, 3 full-time resource teachers, 3 part-time resource teachers, 5 parapros, 1 assistant principal. And so I sent that survey out to teachers that had years of experience from 1 to 5, 6 to 10, and beyond. And about 50% of the teachers had at least 6 to 10 years of experience here at Randolph County High School. And then 1 to 5 was about 8%. And then, less than 1 year was 8%, and 1 through 5 was 41%. I broke my survey down into 5 parts of school safety, condition of the facility, teacher-student relationship, also adult relationships, and academics. About 91% of the teachers here said they feel safely at school when they come to school. And safety is the most important thing here for me when it comes down to students and teachers, getting the students here safely and getting them home safely also as well. But we had 100% of the teachers that felt safe entering and leaving the building, which that is another major plus. Threats that make me feel safe, less eager, or whatever, that was 81% that strongly disagree. So they don't feel threatened when they come here to work for us here at Randolph County High School. Worry about being a victim of crime, that was 91%. That was strongly disagree, that they don't feel like it's any kind of crime. They're in jeopardy of being victimized or whatever. And then we had 813 was disagree. Here, when we start talking about safety, we have a school resource officer who walks our campus all day long. You know, we keep doors locked. We keep, we got the administration and the teachers are visible in the hallways, and also in the areas of traffic, where we have a lot of traffic in the hallways, and places where we just know where students are going to be and things can possibly take place. We also have vape detectors too to help protect us, kids putting things in their body that they shouldn't. Conditions of the facilities. We try to help keep this place clean. As of right now, we are working on. We have only 2 part-time custodians here, which we normally have a full-time custodian who has retired. So we're in the process of hiring someone. So all of us have to take roles in helping keep the place clean, bathroom, hallways, in the auditorium, and the gyms, and everything else. Our coaches do a great job also of helping keeping those facilities clean in the gyms and places like that. So 83% felt like the school was clean, and another 813 was strongly agreed that the school was clean. Areas of appropriate for use, we had 83.3%, and then school is well maintained, which is 91. Again, we have people throughout the building that tries to help keep this place clean as much as possible. Areas for better lighting. And I'll be the first one to admit, that strongly that disagree that we do have better lighting. And so I do feel that we do need some more lighting in different areas, and that has been my concern that I've voiced to the central office for putting lighting out in some areas of the school, especially at night. We do not have a lot of things that are damaged here at school. 75% of the staff said that they thought that we kind of keep things upgraded. We do have to depend on a maintenance crew that have 7 schools that they have to help maintain, and there's only 2 of them. So sometimes it's difficult to help keep those things fixed in a amount of time. Graffiti, we do not have a lot of graffiti. You know, every now and then we'll have some kids write something on the wall, but we try to take advantage of that, try to take on the role of getting that taken off as quickly as possible. I have to stop. All right, teacher-student relationship. That is big. You know, teacher respect students, which is 75% of strongly agree, 25% agree. You know, that is big. Anytime you work at a school, you know you want a great relationship from teachers and students. Adults make school a place students like to be. We call this a safe place for school. We call this a safe place for schools to come and be, and you know, we know that they go into places at home where it is not so great. Teachers want students to succeed. That, you know, that is 66% strongly agree and 33% agree. You know, and I think that is huge. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here to do, is to make sure that our students are very successful. Most teachers help students with problems that's given that they go beyond their call of duty to help people here. You know, we want to try to get that to 100%. Keep going back. Teacher-student relationships are established through our project-based learning. You know, when we do our project-based learning, that is huge. We bring in a different kind of stakeholders to come into the schools to see exactly what our kids have going on. Our teachers do a great job of participating in that. Also, help build homecoming flows. We try to do all that stuff during the school day. You know, even though we do academics in the morning and working on homecoming stuff in the afternoon. We also have a bunch of several school-based clubs where teachers help participate in those. And then, of course, our sports and band. Adult relationship, you know, I like working at this school. 91% of teachers strongly agree that they like working here, which is a great plus. I always say, you know, we want you here. We want you to be here. We want you to be happy. You know, sometimes that doesn't always work. Doesn't always happen. There's a teacher opinion count. I take in consideration of everything. When we put it out there, I let them voice their opinion. But at the end of the day, as the principal, sometimes I have to make a decision on my own. I do try to make teachers feel important. And again, as the principal, I do try to make them feel important. Sometimes they may not feel that way, but I really do try to make them feel important and have a say-so in certain things. Sometimes their ideas and my ideas clash, and then we come to some kind of mutual agreement. Teachers respect each other. I think we kind of need to work on that a little bit. Is there 58%? I want to get that up around 75, 80%. Because a lot of times things doesn't come into the administration to know what's going on between teachers' relationships. Sometimes we do hear things, and sometimes we correct that as soon as possible, as soon as we hear. Staff turnover, that was at 66%, which is strong disagree. Well, do we have turnover some? Yes. Sometimes it's based off a budget on what we have, you know, and what we can do, and sometimes we have to make cuts, and that's the toughest decision as an administrator, of having to make cuts. Adult relationships are established through vertical planning opportunities, grade level planning opportunities. Sometimes we have seasonal activities for all faculty and staff, Christmas breakfast, end of the year barbecue, and so on. Sometimes we have snacks with a designated time, socializing before faculty meetings, and then random acts of appreciation, duty-free lunch, blue jean days. Teachers love blue jean days. So sometimes we'll do blue jean days on 3 or 4 days a week. It all depends on what the weather is about. And what days, what kind of activity we have going on. All right, academics. School places an emphasis on academic standards at 66%. We need to get that number up a little higher. Standardized tests, we definitely need to get that up higher. Teachers strongly disagree that our test scores need to be higher. I agree, test scores need to be higher. We do have some things in place as far as trying to get our standard scores up, which is ACT boot camp. And then we also have a couple of enrichment classes for our 7th and 8th grade because our math scores are low, and our English language. So we have enrichment for 7th and 8th grade in those two class levels. Which I just mentioned all of those in my presentation. As well as our school look on climate survey, there is still room for improvement. You know, standardized test scores, we need room for growth. Curriculum could be more challenging. That's all. A lot of these things are being addressed. Teachers should expect more from the students in the classroom, and parent and community involvement is very low. The reason parent and community involvement is very low is because our school is so spread out. We have some students that has to drive about 40 minutes to get to school, and so it's hard to get parents to come in to help participate here at the school. But we do try to have parent nights and everything else to try to get them involved just like anybody else does. This is the conclusion of my PowerPoint climate survey. Do I have any questions? Thank you all for attending my climate survey PowerPoint presentation.